Back with Bobby and JJ Radio. We have our repeat offender here for the show, Mr. Rick Herbert. He's our friend out there at Watercrest at Alamo Ranch. We were just talking about all the different floor plans that you can have at this 55 and over community, located conveniently out where pretty much all the growth is. It's 1604 and
Alamo Ranch. It's the actually second fastest growing community in the state right now.
And they just got that theater.
Casablanca, it's catty corner from us.
And there's a bowling alley. They got what is the reclining seating?
The Martinez's in the area.
The Martinez's live pretty close.
That's right.
Yeah, so that's worth the trip itself. Well, I haven't been there, but it's worth the trip. But so let's get back into Watercrest.
Cool.
So, what services do you guys provide to the residences that live there?
Well, we do something called customizable lifestyle options, and so essentially it allows them to pick and choose what kind of services they actually want to get. With some retirement communities, they do this all-inclusive plan, and you get it all.
Whether you might not need it all.
You might not need it all. So we kind of took a step back and said, what's going to work? And we do this customizable options and allows them to pick and choose.
Give me an example of where they would be forced to use all these other services that you may or may not need somewhere else, and that what they could pick and choose in your place.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, typically in an all-inclusive community, you're going to get your dining, your housekeeping, your electric, all that's going to be wrapped up along with your rent into one bill. And it's real easy and friendly to pay it, and boom, it's done. However, let's say you're on the go and you don't eat in the dining room all the time. Let's say you still clean your own place. Or you just don't want to use all those services, you're going to pay for them. What we've done is we've broken those out. So essentially what you can do is pick and choose what's going to work for you.
Sure.
And the amounts that you want to do it. So yeah, you can take a meal plan with our executive chef in our dining room and determine actually how many meals per month you want to eat in there, whether that's 10, 15,
right,
25, and then you're only paying for those.
Yeah, especially if you're getting going out with family on the weekends. You don't.
Right.
Like we just went to an all-inclusive in Cancun, and I was telling my wife, I was like, I would never do room service. Or there's all these things that I'm paying for
sure.
that they have 3 bottles a day. I mean, who can drink 3 bottles a day?
I'm going to try that because I'm going to Cancun Sunday.
Oh, there you go. So yeah,
I'll see how that works.
Yeah, so let me know if you
beware
can
of the
do
Zika, by the way.
Yeah, I will.
There are things going around out there.
I heard tequila
kills
the mosquitoes.
Cures the Zika. It makes you feel better or forget about it at least faster. But yeah, so you don't have to. You're not pigeonholed to all these
That's
things
right.
that you're not using.
It really gives them the freedom of choice. It works very well.
And it makes it more affordable, too.
It does. It's social economically sound, allows people more diversely to come into our community, and then we can work with different income levels as well as their needs. So
I remember last time we had you in the show, what I thought was awesome about y'all was not only the menu item type of customization of it, but also that you have a 55 and over community that's very lively, and when you're there, you see people playing bridge and hanging out and watching movies and going to the salon and kind of congregating and being social. And then you also have a memory. I mean, it's almost like you're from 55 on. Like you don't never have to leave again.
Is it a gated community?
It's not. It's open. We use a different security system on the outside, but we're not gated. And hence it goes back to that whole independent concept.
Right.
You're independent. Hence the word independent, meaning you're free to come and go as you please. But we are a continuum care community. We do offer assisted living and memory care as well. So as residents age in place and as life changes, we have the availability to meet those needs from the healthcare management perspective. So it doesn't really put our residents in a debacle or a position where they got to find a new place to live. Mm-hmm. As you guys are well aware that the moving process it's cumbersome and
we've done some
stressful.
We've done some seminars out there, and I forget how some of these people have lived in their home for 35, 40 years, and they're like, an appraisal's $375 because when they had an appraisal,
it was $12.
Whatever, yeah. Or they, and then we have stagers that we go out there with them. Stagers and also moving companies, because imagine acquiring decades and decades of stuff.
Sure, and that's what happens.
And this should truly be their last move.
That's right, and you really want to help them downsize, and it takes a lot of strategy. We bring you guys in to help give them that insight.
Yeah.
We work with Peggy from Generations, and she's very great with our residents as well. But it really does take a lot, and I think from outsiders' perspective, they think, well, these people are just moving into this place. There's much more to it. We got to get homes on the market. We have to help them with the downsize. We have to help them with coordinating that move. You got to get the family buy-in.
Yeah.
A lot of times we're working with the adult children and not actually the senior who's moving in, because they're the ones that are really instigating the move because they see the needs.
Yeah, and let's take a quick takeaway. You have this bridge program.
Yeah, we're excited about this.
So let's talk about this. So it's kind of a interim between 55 and over, completely independent living to...
Yeah, it's a go-between from independent to assisted. So it's really a niche. Really, no one in the market has this in San Antonio. And so we've instituted this new program. And we call it the Bridge, and really it's to elongate our residents' stay in independent.
Yeah.
A lot of times families will come in and they bring their parents in and they're concerned that
mom can't be alone.
That's right. Mom's at a point where she needs more oversight, more care. She can't do this by herself.
But mom doesn't want to be with everyone else that really can't be
That's
alone.
right. And yet she doesn't have the health concerns that are needed maybe to be managed in assisted living.
Sure.
This gives us kind of a go-between to allow
make
for
sure
them.
they're eating, make
That's
sure they're taking medicine.
Oversight, gives them all-inclusive meals, housekeeping. We'll even do all their laundry and put it away for them.
So I need this.
I want that part too.
Yeah.
And then get them to their activities, their events. We got 24-hour oversight. But it still allows them to live independently too. They can still use the full services that we have. They're still in a full-size apartment that has the actual full kitchen and all the amenities that go with it. So it really stretches that period of time out.
And that's the period of time that I'm sure that they want to
Sure, absolutely.
hang on to
the golden years.
Yeah, that's where you don't want to have someone with you all the time.
That's right.
So for more information about this awesome place, the Watercrest at Alamo Ranch, again, you go to watercrestalamoranch.com, or you call them at 210-816-4700. Again, 210-816-4700, and they just go with you, Rick. You can actually give them a tour of the entire facility.
Sure can. Myself, Rebecca, or Mike will be happy to tour them and show them what it's about.
You can tell them about all the different packages, the pricing, different floor plans, all that kind of stuff.
Yes, sir.
Great. Thanks, Rick.
Hey, thank you.